feeling the full moon's energy already. I want to dig deeper. Hope you're all doing well. I hope your energy is fantastic. I hope you are loving yourselves and enjoying things, activities. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm going to pull the part of you that wants to control, or the part of you who wants to control. And then I'll pull the part of you who needs compassion. Okay, part of you that wants to control. They both came out, okay. One came out ego-driven. Ego will fight to keep you small by pretending you're above everyone else. When being right matters more than being real, your evolution stalls. So you can't change because you're so focused on being right and not learning from a situation, not learning how to give and take energy, like letting someone else ebb and flow back and forth, knowing that the other person has a valid right to express their opinion and have an opinion, is what I'm getting from this. It will keep you small. It will keep you, limited even in your growth and in the way you think. Okay? And then false knowledge. The part of you that wants compassion might be the false knowledge part. Just because you've always believed it doesn't mean it's true. What if what you know is actually what you were conditioned to believe? So having compassion for things, you see, I'm sorry, let me show you. Look at him. What is this, a puma? Or forgive me, I'm not, I don't know the big cats too well. It could be a panther. It's black, so I don't know. A puma or a panther, but it is on top of a book and it's ferocious. Like, this is what it is because I learned it, and dang it, this is the truth because this is what I was taught. Well, maybe you were taught wrong. Or maybe you were taught something, but it doesn't mean any more than what someone else was taught or what else somebody else believes, right? It's both of these have the same thing in common. Not wanting to give in, not wanting to be accepting of others' opinions and beliefs. Being very more than stubborn, but ingrained, digging in. So... And I'm noticing this big tattoo on his back. It makes me think of this Aquarius rebel spirit in this full moon. Aquarius can be stubborn and dig in, but allow for others' opinion. They're sophisticated enough to know, okay, I can have my firm beliefs, but the other person has a right. It's only fair, Everybody has a chance in the world. That's very Aquarian. So, let me get more in there. In fact, I'm thinking of getting tarot. Do I have tarot? Yes. Why I say Aquarian, not just because of the Aquarius full moon, but we have our, what do you call it? It just turned into the North Node for Aquarius. So, the High Priestess is coming out. So that's like knowing. Talk about knowledge and false knowledge. Okay. Maybe a high priest. That's very much spirituality. So learning something, spiritually based and sticking to it. But it may have been something that's not serving you. I don't want to say that's wrong. It could be something you're holding on to that you were taught, but it is not serving you. And Spirit is asking you to stretch a bit. Okay, that doesn't mean if you were born a Baptist, you don't, have a right to stay a Baptist because the Baptist, isn't serving you. I'm not saying that, but maybe the particular church you go to is not fitting who you are anymore, or maybe the way you see through that religion. I'm just giving Baptist friend. This could be Hindu. This could be atheist. You could have been raised an atheist, and you find that you need something because going at it alone is not helping you anymore. You need a faith. You need something to believe in, and you don't want to betray what you were taught. I'm just saying. Okay, what else? 3 of Wands. Expansion is what I get from that. Expanding this high priestess energy within you. Your own, connecting to your own, connecting to the divine, your divinity, your own spirituality, and expanding that spirituality, your own. And again, I keep saying inner knowing what that high priestess is, not relying on outside sources or outside information. Wow, and at the bottom we do have the Hermit, going within. I'm going to put him down here. Going within for your information instead of trusting what's around you. What you've been taught and what is being reinforced around you. Oh, okay. 7 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, 7 of Wands, 7-7. A lot of divine guidance. The 7 of Pentacles could be something like, you've invested in this belief. You built your world and your life. Everything about you is built on these beliefs. So, not protection, but standing your ground. You're giving pushback perhaps, because this is what you it's like that. Yeah, this is a very stubborn energy. If it's not serving you, I'm asking what's holding you back. And this is making your ego bigger than you listening to anyone else. So it's like, it's your choice. It's your choice. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who's it's hard to tell the big boss no. Or tell the big boss you're doing something wrong, or your way is the wrong way. The Emperor is pretty haughty, And at the bottom we have again 7 of Wands, standing your ground. All right. Well, Spirit, you got to take the wheel. Well, you always do, but I got to be full disclosure here. I don't know what Spirit wants you to know, because it does not seem like this is an easy case. If it's not serving you, I keep coming back to that. If it was serving you, it'd be one thing, but is it serving you? All right, Spirit, why isn't serving this person? It's keeping you small. It's not letting you expand. All right, let's get more on that. I'll pull like 3 cards if you allow. One. Reconcile. Cure, understanding, concession. Okay, let's see what else. Reconcile. Miss you. Wait, eager. Okay, this looks like a relationship. I did not expect that. Okay, mistress, third party affair. Okie doke. Well, this is definitely about a relationship keeping you small. Not a relationship keeping you small, but it's affecting your relationships maybe. Maybe wanting to repair a relationship that you're in and you being pig-headed, stubborn, not allowing the other person to, and this can be male to female or female to female. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting like a masculine or a feminine energy. In fact, I've been singing both back and forth. So I'm not sure, but it's like a bossy female who's not really wanting to listen to her counterpart. And then I have a bossy male who is so like, I was raised this way and my family does it this way. So I don't know. Maybe I'm picking up a few people, but it's keeping you from repairing your relationship. Maybe you argue a lot about, and you dig in your heels and neither one of you gets, or maybe you're the one that doesn't listen and the other person is just trying to make you understand that they just don't agree with the way that you want to do things and miss you. Maybe someone's missing you or missing how you used to be if you were ever more flexible. I don't know. And maybe you're missing someone and the reason that you're separated is because you're this way. But then we have affairs. A third party. Maybe it led both of you to affairs. Maybe this was the reason for the affair because you are not able to be flexible, to expand, to grow. So it's kind of like taking the easy way out, not dealing with it, but just, going to the side there. Okay. At the bottom, we have hidden truth, secrets. So that's what the divine is saying. It's just not healthy. Being this way is not healthy for your relationship, for your love life, for you as a person to grow and develop. So with that, let me get an angel message, overall advice. Anything for the collective about them not expanding, them holding on to something that's not serving them. Could be belief, could be something they were growing up. It doesn't have to be religion, but protection. 444. A powerful boundary of angelic light surrounds you, shielding you from negativity and harm. You are held in the light of divine safety, assuring that you will fulfill your destined purpose. So I did see 7 of Wands, and I felt that was you standing your ground, but maybe that was more of a protection. That's what I usually take 7 of Wands to be. Maybe you don't feel protected, to show up as your real self, even though it's damaging your relationships. The divine is saying that you have support. Anyone who wants to be themselves, divine will open avenues and doors for you to do that, to live yourself, live your own authentic way. Let's get one more. Oh, okay. From negativity. Focusing on the negative may be causing you to attract more negativity. Redirect your focus toward what uplifts, for your emotions are powerful forces of creation. Yeah, sometimes like this dogma, like being so ingrained in, well, the book says this and the book says that. Life was meant, God wanted us to live happily, to do things in joy, to make others feel happy. The good book was never put there for us to boss people around or to be strict and walk around with negative energy and breed contempt for each other. That's not what it's for. So if that's what is going on, spend more time uplifting others, uplifting yourself, living life in a joyous way, and you'll be doing more that God wanted you to do than any reciting of any book or anything that you learn from any written works or written doctrines or written anything else is what I'm getting from this. So yeah, I could go on and on, but with that, I will see you in the next reading.